Good morning and thank you for joining us for news updates at 10. My name is Tandiwe Mzumara. Pope Leo XIV has deplored the falsehoods used to justify wars that leave young people forced to take up arms and sent to their deaths, while also drawing attention to the humanitarian suffering of displaced people, including families living in tents in Gaza. In his first Christmas as Pope, Pope Leo XIV celebrated Christmas Day Mass in St. Peter's Basilica, reviving a practice not seen since 1994 during the pontificate of St. John Paul II. Reflecting on the prologue of St. John's Gospel, the Pope said in his homily that the Christmas liturgy highlights a striking contrast. God's word, which acts with power, comes into the world in utter weakness. Government has approved the extension of validity for all expired national identity ID cards to January 1st, 2027, the National Registration Bureau has announced in a public statement. NRB Principal Secretary Patrick Machika says the decision means all expired national ID cards will remain valid for official and transactional purposes across Malawi until the new deadline. Machika explained that the extension will allow the Bureau adequate time to complete the renewal, printing, and nationwide distribution of approximately 2 million expired national ID cards. The NRB has since directed all government institutions and private sector entities to continue accepting expired national ID cards as valid identification until January 1st, 2027. One person, identified only as Kamoto, has died after being struck by a Nissan Vanette minibus along Victoria Avenue in Blantyre on Christmas Day. According to Blantyre Police Deputy Public Relations Officer Doris Mwita, the accident occurred on Christmas Day around 5 hours near a kaya shop. She said the minibus, registration number CZ1322, was traveling from the Victoria traffic lights towards FDH Bank when it hit the pedestrian as he was crossing the road. The victim sustained serious injuries and died while receiving treatment at Queen Elizabeth Central Hospital. The driver, 22-year-old Edward Namunkwa Jr. of GI International Authority Somba, sustained minor injuries while the vehicle was damaged. Currently, investigations are underway while families of male relatives have been asked to visit Queen Elizabeth Central Hospital for identification. Police in Balaga have arrested a 22-year-old man identified as Richard William on suspicion that he killed his friend following a dispute over Kajaso at Mbera Trading Center. The incident occurred in the early hours of Thursday, 25th of December, as the deceased Yamigani Nandewe was drinking with friends at a bottle store when the suspect allegedly asked for a share and was refused, leading to an argument. According to Balaka Police Station spokesperson Gladson Mupa, the suspect reportedly returned armed with a broken glass bottle and stabbed the victim twice in the neck. Nandewe was rushed to Mbera Health Center where he was pronounced dead on arrival. A post-mortem revealed that he died from severe bleeding caused by the stab wounds. Now, in other news, the United States carried out a strike against Islamic State militants in northwest Nigeria at the request of Nigeria's government, President Donald Trump, and the United States military said on Thursday, claiming the group had been targeting Christians in the region. The United States military's Africa Command said the strike was carried out in Sokoto State in coordination with the Nigerian authorities and killed multiple ISIS militants. An earlier statement posted by the command on X said the strike had been conducted at the request of Nigerian authorities, but that statement was later removed. The strike comes after Trump in late October began warning that Christianity faces an existential threat in Nigeria and threatened to militarily intervene in the West African country over what he says is its failure to stop violence targeting Christian communities. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of our news updates. My name is Tandy Wemzumara. Good morning.